And as a leader, you get frustrated because you try to overdo it, thinking that your job is to lead everyone and to spread culture to everyone. Welcome to Coffee with Kevin. Yeah, that's one of the big frustrations with leaders, right? It's like, we've got some people that get it, but why can't we get everyone to get it? And as a leader, you get frustrated because you try to overdo it, thinking that your job is to lead everyone and to spread culture to everyone. And number one, like, release yourself of that burden, right? That's just not a healthy or realistic expectation. That's too much of a burden. Like, let's say you're a football coach and you've got 100 players on your team, 80 players on your team. You're supposed to build and create culture and relationship with every single one of those guys. Like, that's just not healthy. That's why you have assistant coaches. That's why you have captains. And so if I'm a coach or if I'm a leader, it's figuring out who are my subculture leaders, who are my subculture influencers that get it. If I can intentionally get them to get culture and help them know how to intentionally spread it, then things start to go. But I think the biggest piece from a large group perspective, because culture is communicated from the top down but built from the bottom up. And so you're trying to get from the coach or the CEO or the boss all the way down here. It's the three things I think matter the most are communicate it, celebrate it, and live it. So you've got to be communicating culture all the time in a large group setting. You've got to be communicating why that culture matters and why those values matter. When people are doing it, celebrate it. Don't just think, man, finally they're getting it. Like, point that out, celebrate. Say, this is what we're trying to get. This is what we're going for. More of this. But none of that matters if you aren't living it. And too many leaders, there's this hypocrisy of, I want this, but I'm doing this. So if you want your players to get something, if you want your team to get something, you have to live it first.